Pretty wild. The state of Texas just coming out announcing that they are getting rid of 1 million people right off of their voting rolls. Wow. Because apparently there are a lot of people over 1 million, over 1.1 million, according to the Governor Abbott. There are a lot of people that shouldn't be on there. I mean, he's making some big allegations. Let me see what I can share with you here. Let's take a look. This just coming out, as I said moments ago, from the state of Texas. I mean, I've said before, don't mess with Texas. I am not kidding. Let's take a look here at what exactly they're seeing as ineligible voters. I want to share with you here. Governor Greg Abbott today announcing that they're going to sign Senate Bill 1 into law, or this was actually from 2021. So they're using a law that they signed in 2021, and they removed over 1 million people. So this is just the update that he's giving right now on the 2024 elections. Since this was signed into law, if you look down at that middle column on the screen, what they have found is that there's an alleged 6,500 people that are non-citizens. There's an alleged 6,000 people, voters who have had felony convictions. This is stunning. 457,000 deceased people. So nearly 500,000 people are unfortunately gone, and yet they're on the voting rolls. I mean, this is wild. Talk about government bureaucracy. 465,000 voters on the suspense list, over 135,000 voters who responded to an address confirmation notice that they had moved, over 65,000, so they're no longer, I guess, in Texas, over 65,000 voters who failed to respond to a notice of examination, and they also got rid of 19,000 voters who requested to cancel their resignation or registration. I mean, think about this. This is one state, guys, okay? This is one state. And we applaud Texas for doing the right thing and taking this seriously. And, Georgia's trying to do what it can to try and clean things up down in Georgia. But how many states have this? Really, I know like the state I grew up in, the state of New Hampshire, very, very small state. One of the big concerns there is that you have people that come in and they can register to vote same day. I mean, think about that. And New Hampshire's like, this is great because we have ease of voting. But what kind of danger does that present? I mean, if you can just walk in and you can register to vote right away and boom, cast your ballot. A lot of fear surrounding the state of New Hampshire in terms of people coming up from Massachusetts, people coming down from Maine. I grew up in a little town that there's like some 13 miles of coast. And you know what? You can go from Massachusetts to New Hampshire to Maine all in less than an hour. And so there's fear about just exactly what's going on all over the country. And we got to get a handle on this. I mean, this should not be something that we have to worry about, should not have to think about. And yet here we are.